There's your intro. There's your fucking intro.
G'day and welcome to the MacPack podcast. My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left this week in order of the smallest Coldplay fan we have on the panel, it's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, that may be true, but I'm still caught up with that Coldplay fever.
Love to hear it. And to my right, coming in 6'1", as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
You're going to find out who the biggest Coldplay fan is very soon in this next segment.
Very excited. We're chatting about Coldplay off the top as they have announced that they are coming to P-Town.
Holy smoke.
We also have a story coming from you, Junior Boy, about Easter Sunday, which was about 55 days ago.
May the Lord be with you.
May the Lord be with you. We're debuting a brand new segment, which involves whistling.
Yes,
Oh.
I love it.
We're also discussing a check. And Joe has an everyday hero. They're not linked. It's a massive app. Let's get into it. Boys, boys, boys!
Brother Mingo.
How are we all? What?
Cold.
Play.
Fan play.
No, Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Coldplay fever.
It's hit us. It's hit you pretty strong.
It's
You've
hit
got the
me.
old. Joe's got the old. We both got the sweaters on.
I'm that cold.
Play.
It's
There you
gonna
go.
be a long couple of months
You
if
got
this
it,
is
Joe.
the jazz we're pulling out.
But
I
yes.
never even heard of them.
Coldplay.
Yeah, but they're coming to Perth.
I must admit, we were fortunate enough to get tickets. Humble brag. We're fortunate
we got
enough
the
to get tickets. In which case, we are sort of heroes. 'Cause small minority of managed people get tickets. Taylor got us tickets, actually.
Yes.
Shout out Taylor.
The cu-
She's a bit of a...
This is definitely the earliest and the most we've ever pressed that button.
Yeah, I know. We've hit it, what, 3 times already?
Hey, yo, what the fuck? And go give your mum a hug.
Very exciting though that we're going
I
to see
know.
Coldplay in a matter of months. What is it? Fucking 4, 5, 6 months away.
Yes, November 18th.
The queuing, the ticketing system, very circa 2020 grand final, AFL grand final at
Oh, it
Opera
was
Stadium.
the queuing system.
Absolute fucking carnage.
How many people were in that queue? I heard... What was the highest number that you guys heard / saw of out of people of Perth? In people in the queue.
Would have been mine. I think I had 130,000 when I kicked off.
Yeah, it's
Joe?
a couple. I had 3 things on. The highest one I had was about 100K.
Nice. I heard 160,000.
Jeez.
That's
Someone at
huge.
uni. Pretty rough.
I didn't leave the queue either. Like I
And-
stuck in there.
and
I
the
don't know what capacity is. It's 60,000 for the footy,
It'd be like 120.
but they're obviously not using the back section of the
Yeah,
area.
but they got everyone's on the ground.
yeah.
Close to 100k.
You reckon?
Yeah, easy, yeah.
How many people? Yeah, you could fit.
You can fit so many people on the oval.
Yeah. Starter ends.
We like
But
it.
we're there. We're going to be there. We're going to be part.
We are going to be there. I was actually
history.
surprised. I'm a massive Coldplay fan, bigger than the two of you.
Yep.
It's rare that I'm a big fan of music, other than Sam Fender.
Yep.
Who's also coming to Peter. We
Nice.
got tickets to Sam Fender as well.
Yeah, we didn't even have to queue up.
Or fly to Sydney, Sydney or Melbourne, which is what I did late last year. You boys are very fortunate.
Nice.
Good to
What was I going to say? Oh, I was surprised how many people wanted to go.
Everyone's jumped on the wagon. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they are very popular.
Well, I didn't think I was in the minority, but I just assumed that there was less people that were interested in it than.
Yeah, I don't think anyone takes them like massively seriously, but everyone's a fan.
yeah.
It's like if Bruno Mars came, no one's gonna be like, I'm a Bruno fan.
It's like when
But
we went.
like, I'll go see the bloke. He's pretty freaking boppy.
It's like when we went to Ed Sheeran. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't love him, but like,
You got to see
oh,
him.
it's fucking Ed Sheeran.
But
Like,
he
he's got
did
enough
make-
good songs.
he made A-Team, so you got to go see that in the flesh.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like a lot of people like him, but there aren't many like
Stans.
super fans.
Yeah, we're going to test that right now. You just said you like them. Can you name 2 members of Coldplay?
Yeah, Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow.
No.
Chris Martin and Kanye.
Who is
West.
another member of Coldplay that isn't Chris Martin?
I don't know.
You don't know any of them?
No,
You?
Nah.
This is a real telling thing. I don't
because he
think.
fucking makes it all about himself.
Yeah, it's Chris Martin and the Coldplay.
I don't reckon many people would be able to guess them.
Yeah, well, why would you?
So you got Guy Berryman. He's one of the.
Guy Barrett, fake name.
He's one of the.
He only exists for tax reasons.
He's one of the guitar-y boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't Chris do that though?
We've got John Bucknell. John
Oh,
Buckland.
yeah.
Buckland.
You
I
can
think it's
see
Buckland.
You can see why none of these guys are the front man.
And Will Champion on the drums.
Will Champion,
Ooh,
great
that's-
fake name.
Damn.
King of the champs.
Nice.
Did you know Will Champion, so the drummer of Coldplay,
Yeah.
do you know how he got his start? Of course, you don't even know his name.
How he got his start?
Do you know how he got into Coldplay?
How's he done this?
Do you know how they formed
No.
No.
this great band that is Coldplay? No idea.
No.
Do you know?
It was on One Direction. He put them all together, right?
It was on One Direction.
He was on,
I mean, he was on X
he
Factor.
was on The Voice.
No.
Yeah, they put them all together.
No, what happened was the other three.
He was on One
Yeah,
Direction.
Bucknell and Dingleberry.
So they were mates. They were ready to be in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Will Champion was living with a really good drummer. They were in like high school, essentially, like college after high school.
Yeah.
And Will was living with a really good drummer. He
Yeah.
was a housemate. His housemate, fantastic drummer. Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
The boys come over to play at this bloke's house, the really good drummer's place.
Yeah.
And the drummer was not there. He just wasn't interested and he wasn't home at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Will Champion was allegedly in the corner of the room smoking some devil's lettuce.
Nice.
is how the story seems to go. As part of that, the three boys have rocked up. They're hoping for a drummer. There's a drum kit in the room. The drummer's not there. They've gone, Will. And Will's gone, do you want to jump on the sticks? Bloke has never played drums before.
Yeah.
Never played drums. Apparently he can play the violin, he can play the guitar, and he can play another instrument that eludes me at the moment. Piano.
Oh, yeah.
A percussion.
Pretty impressive. Like he's had lessons in all them, but he's never played the drums at this point in time.
Yeah.
He just gets behind the drum kit, starts smacking away as they're practicing and playing and whatnot.
Now that you mention that,
And from that moment forth, he is part of Coldplay.
Will Champion.
Will Champion.
Cool name.
The absolute champion. The absolute situation of just being in the right place at the right time. Because that's the rest of his life.
That's like what we did with Joe.
Yeah. You just happen to be here.
Me and Joe.
Me and Riley had a podcast ready to go, and then you were like, what are you boys
And
doing?
you guys never
So-
caught up my violin, piano, and guitar skills.
ripping a bong in the corner.
Yeah.
But apparently, so Chris Martin tried to. They didn't kick him out of. They sort of kicked him out of the band, like after 1
Who
year.
will?
Yeah,
The
because his drumming talents weren't all that flash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he never played drums
Yeah,
before
name the best drum song.
from Coldplay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Charlie
Yellow.
Brown goes off.
Yellow goes off. Yellow gets like the big
Yeah, Yellow goes off.
Yeah. But he's not, he's not whipping out,
I know he's not. He's
not
not a
good.
textbook. He's not a textbook
not-
drummer.
Yeah,
he's not
Travis Barker,
No,
but he's Matt Champion.
he just brings the energy. He's Will Champion.
He's
Yeah,
Will.
yeah.
He just
Will
brings the
Champion.
energy. But he got kicked out. They'd been together for 1 year. He got kicked out of the band
That's
because
so tough.
I think
eh?
Chris was like Chris
so
was
wait, he's not still in the band.
no. So
Ooh.
Chris was then like, "Oh, you're
We
not
need a
that
good
great. You're
drummer."
not great at the drums, dude. I don't know if you're aware. You're doing like your internship here.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit bigger. So they kicked him out of the band, and apparently they felt terrible about it.
Yeah, as you would.
And so like it only took a couple. I think it was a matter of weeks before he was back in the band. And they were like, "Will,
You're back.
you're back. Just keep hitting those fucking things."
He should have
dude."
been like, "No, dude."
Nah.
Well, my question is, what's the bloke's name? And I understand that you guys hardly know the bloke's names who are in Coldplay, but what's the bloke's name who was meant to be the drummer and missed out? Would you be kicking yourself or what?
Well, funny that you say that and phrase it that exact way because the Beatles, their original drummer was a guy named Pete Best.
Right.
And
I
he-
heard he's the best in the West.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Pete Best. And he was actually kicked in the head by John Lennon with a steel cap boot. And a couple of days later died.
Oh.
And then they got Ringo.
Really?
Well, he murdered a man.
Well, jury's out.
Right.
Lennon's a murderer.
Lennon was very violent in his youth.
That's so cool. That Will Champion,
And Pete
John
Best.
Best,
Pete.
Pete Best, and Ringo Starr.
Ringo
These drummers
Starr.
have the coolest names.
His
ever.
name's actually Richard Starkey.
Oh, it's even cooler.
It is actually kind of sick, yeah.
Rich.
But there you go.
Dick Starkey.
It does make you wonder.
Dick Star.
It does make you wonder, like, you could just rock up, be in the right place at the right time,
Yeah.
and you're going to lock it down.
And now you're fucking coming to Perth.
Yeah.
Now the mighty have fallen.
Living the heart. Do you reckon you'd pinch yourself? You feel like there's imposter syndrome, but then there's like
Knowing
quite-
that you should.
quite literally just being in the
Yeah.
room and
Surely
someone
it's a-
going,
I
"Can
think
you
he's
play
adolescent.
drums?" And he's like, "Nah, mate."
Surely it's a running gag now. It's like, what are you gonna do? Kick me out again?
Yeah.
Surely
I think he's gotten
lessons.
better. He hasn't just like
It's his
lacked.
job.
Just does live gigs, just rocks up on the day. Still stoned out of his fucking mind.
That's pretty cool though.
Good on him.
But no, I thought it was a fancy little step.
I liked it.
I'm excited to see him in the flesh.
You know,
Yeah,
I
sure.
might make a sign, a Will Champ sign.
Oh, I rate it.
Come and rip a bong with me, Debbie.
What are your go-tos? Obviously, we're going to see them in the flesh. What are your go-to songs? Give us maybe top 3 songs from the boys.
Top 3. Okay, I'll go first.
These are going to be hits because you just don't know the deep cuts as
Okay.
Okay.
Yellow.
they'll play Yellow. Yeah,
Yellow. I also
Bumper,
love it because
bro.
it's the opening song in Boyhood.
Classic.
is it?
Yeah,
Give us a bit of Yellow just for those playing along at
yeah.
home.
They were all yellow.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Then I got Strawberry Swing.
Nice. dude.
Okay,
Yes, bit of a deep cut.
not super deep.
That's pretty deep.
And
Is it?
now
Deep in the
this
Discord.
one, and then my third favorite one is Postcards from Far Away.
Give us a bit of that.
It's
That'll
an
be fun.
instrumental piano song from the deluxe version of Viva La Vida, and I used to play it on piano.
Oh, really?
All right.
That's pretty cool.
You still play it?
Is there any
Uh,
singing?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe no. I don't think there's any lyrics.
Nice.
Oh.
It's very pretty though. It only goes for 40 seconds.
I know. I do know it. Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
It is very nice.
Gonna lock in Christmas lights,
That was
Huge.
what,
Christmas
that would be an
lights is good.
honourable mention for me. I like that.
but they
one.
won't be playing that, will they?
No.
Not at this time
A
of year.
Christmas.
Oh, they might.
Oh,
It'll
it's
be in
in
November.
November.
Could be.
Oh.
The thing is, they have quite a lot of songs. These
They do,
guys
yeah.
have quite a few little tunes they like to play.
You've got to go Fix You solely because the ending.
Fix You Live would be
It
sick.
goes off.
Yeah, fix. Yeah, they'll play Fix You.
And what was the fun one? Cry, cry, cry.
How does that one go?
I don't think they'll be playing
That's
much.
basically what he says.
Cry, cry, cry,
It's one of the new ones.
baby.
It's really
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
One
not
of-
that up to date with their latest.
one of his
stuff.
best vocal performances.
Serviceable. See, I don't think they're gonna play many of my faves. I like the proper,
The deep, the album,
the hidden
tracks.
boys.
Oh.
A Message. Probably never heard
No.
A Message.
No,
I'll just go with the ones that I hope that they play then.
Okay.
Scientist
Scientist
is
surely
my
they play
favorite.
it.
Is my
Of
favorite.
course they're playing The Scientist.
Fix You Live. Just go absolutely
Yeah.
Oh,
Mental,
I'd
yeah.
off
bust
its
down.
fucking tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting on shoulders.
Charlie Brown.
Ooh.
Charlie Brown is good. From my Lazalado.
Yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
Brown goes off. I think Charlie Brown in previous years is when they strap the wrists around, the wristbands,
Oh, right. That's cool.
and everything
Yeah.
goes off. I think that's Charlie Brown.
I'm excited for that.
Sick.
I'm very excited. Should be a good set.
Let's check in November, hey?
I like it. Let's get Will Champion on the pod.
Yeah,
Joe,
right.
Joe, you got some homework. Get your boy
Yeah, get
Will
him on,
Champion
yeah.
on the podcast. Alrighty, Junior Boy, you've got a story that took place in Easter. Now, I understand that we were away for a little bit of time, but we've also been back for quite a bit of time. You could have probably spoken about since then.
Much like Jesus himself on Easter. Easter has died and risen again.
That's it. I have died and risen again.
Okay.
Easter Sunday, boys. What happens in the Bible on Easter?
I just said
Easter's-
Jesus right.
Jesus dies on the Friday and rises again on the third.
There you go. A little
On
bit
the
of
third day, on the Sunday.
religion history for your Friday morning.
That's right.
They-
Bet you
we
weren't
say-
expecting that.
They say third day, right? He dies about 3 o'clock on the Friday. And by 8 on
Tools
Sunday,
down, turn it up.
by 8 o'clock on Sunday, he's already up.
You do.
It wasn't really dead for
How
3
about you do
days.
it, Joe? You do the whole dead for 3 days thing then, Chant. Right, but yes, us boys, we're Catholic boys. We all went to a Catholic school, right? And what do we used to do as a family every Sunday? Oh, not every Sunday.
Every
once a year on
Christmas.
Sunday. Yeah.
We go to church on Christmas.
Did we ever used to go on Easter?
yeah.
Yeah, when like school would suggest you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, every now and yeah, we did when we were younger and we lived close to the church.
Yeah, but I was like, I want to make my return to church on this Sunday.
Oh, I do remember this. Yeah,
You remember?
yeah, because I come over and I was like, "What are you doing tonight?" And you were like, "I'm heading to
Church.
church," and I went, "What? Why?"
Well, one of my friends always goes to church every single Sunday. His name's Henry.
Holy.
His fake
Oh.
name's Henry.
I didn't
Henry
know
goes to
that.
church every single Sunday with his family, and I was like, mate, can I come to church with you? He's like, no, I'm working actually on that day. So
Pretty sure it's against the rules by God.
he was like, you got to go by yourself, and I was like, all right, well, let me find another friend to go with. So I asked my good friend Kevin, another fake name. I said, Kevin, you want to come to the gym? I mean, you want to come to, I was like, you want to come to church
Gym
with
for
me?
the soul.
And Kevin doesn't go to church either. Like we dabbled in school.
You're virgins. You're church virgins.
We're once a year kind of guys, but we intend to go more.
Oh, that's nice.
We
Twice a year.
we like it, but it's just like because
It's
you're
a bit
not
of a drag.
forced upon you, and the kind of when do you go to church? Mainly funerals. That's when we're returning, so it's a bit like rough.
Do you think, obviously, a lot of things have progressed over time? They've become more modern. They've become more entertaining. TikTok, for example. Do you reckon church will ever become like a little bit more for the kids?
I don't know. I think they're lacking because I think that's exactly what my generation needs.
Those songbird churches, the ones where they sing, what are they called? The ones that
Song.
no, they're like the gospel gang.
Oh yeah.
They're the ones that sing really loud.
Hillsong.
Is that what it's called?
That's like the Christian rock guys.
I don't know. The ones that are in the movies all the time. They look like they're having a great time.
Yeah, I want to go to one of them. We don't really have them.
Yeah.
That's not Catholic churches.
Oh, what's that?
Christian.
Like other ones, typically American ones, a bit more gospel-y.
Well, I'm interested in what they're selling.
They look like way more fun. Dad told me
I feel like the problem with Catholic churches, if they start look like they're appealing more to the kids, I think it's not going to go down well.
That's a great.
Whoa, we
That
need
is a-
more of you.
That's a great.
Dad actually told me when I told him I was going to church. He was like, "Oh, good on you, son," because he used to go to church every single Sunday.
He did.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
he did.
think it if you
He
looked
even
at
used
him.
to tell me on the freaking OBH Sunday sessions, he would head down for a couple of drinks, 5 to 7. Then he'd trek back to church for the 7:30 service, then come back at 9 and party on with the boys.
Wow.
And then he said one time, all the boys were like, "Where do you keep going, McKenna? Why do you keep leaving for an hour every Sunday?" So I'm going to church, and all the boys were like, "Oh, I'll come with you." So then Dad brought 15 of his motley crew in, and they were sat in the back row.
Imagine
Yeah, I do
strolling
remember
into
that show, yeah.
imagine strolling into church with your mates who are just absolutely half cut, just peeling down the back. Yeah, we'll have some of that wine.
Anyway, so we get in there, and me and my good friend Kevin, we went through school together. We had a lot of classes together. Not much work was getting done in these classes.
Oh, cheeky.
A lot of giggling and a lot of fucking around, a lot of messing with the teacher. That's the kind of vibe you get. And you guys remember back in school when you used to, get the giggles with your mates in class. It used to be great fun,
Yep.
didn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so we head to church, and he's like, "All right." He's like, "I haven't been to church in ages," and I was like, "Me neither. Almost like 2 years since like almost school." Anyway, but he's like, "Yeah, I'll come. Why not?" Right? And it was like very unlikely that us two were going to go to church together. Anyway, so I found a service near his house, and I was like, "Let's go to this one, and then we'll go to the gym after. We'll make a night out of it." You know?
Is Henry coming at this point?
Henry's keen on the gym. I mean, on the church.
He's working.
Henry's finishing work.
Oh, and they're meeting you at
And
the
then
church.
meet me
Okay.
at the church,
Okay.
boys. And so Big H, we pull up to church, and we pull up a little bit late. That was the first issue. So we get there 5 minutes after the service has begun. It's only an hour service. That's how they do these Sunday night ones. So we started off slow, right? And then we stood in the car park for a little bit because we were like, do we just like walk in?
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
walk in late?
Yeah.
I don't really know what it was like. Anyway, so we walk in. To the sign of the cross as we walk in.
What were you wearing? I feel like when you rock up to
I
church,
was
you got
wearing a nice polo, jeans.
Oh,
nice
okay.
shoes,
Serviceable. Yeah.
dressed up for the occasion. Yeah, we walk in, get in the back row, and then we stand there, and I'm like, it's dead as well.
Was it a Catholic church?
I don't think you can
church.
say that on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it was Catholic church. It was just like so empty. There was only like 3 people in here,
Oh.
and I was like, oof, rough turnout for the boys. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the back row.
So you and your mates are now
You
going
just
to
double.
double the size of the attendance.
Yes, we have.
Fucking in what world? On Easter Sunday.
Yeah, Easter Sunday.
This is like their day of days, is it not?
Yeah, but Easter Sunday, who goes to the
It's like Super Bowl Sunday.
who
For
goes
the,
to the night session on Easter?
yeah, it's a morning goer.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so we hop in there and we get all set up, and then they start doing whatever they start, however they start the mass.
The mass, yeah.
Yep.
And it's going for like
Bit of first gospel.
It's gone for like, I reckon, 60 seconds. And then immediately my brain just flicks back to back in high school. Just sitting awkwardly in a classroom and just like listening.
Oh no.
And I was just like, and then I looked at my mate who I just remember just giggling with the class. And I just started giggling and I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop
You
laughing.
were possessed.
I literally just could not stop giggling, right? And I was like, bro, I got to excuse myself. I'm out. I've got to go. I just ran out. I just like took a few steps and I was out the door of the church and I was like, and he followed me and he was like, what do we do? And I was like, we can't go back in, can we? I giggled my way out of
Oh
church.
my
I
God.
was
You
like,
walked in for a minute and then left.
yeah, because I just started getting the giggles. You know when you get the giggles, you can't stop them, can you?
That has to be the worst visual of anyone.
I know, right? I was like, oh my God. I tried to do such a good thing. I got my mate who never goes to church, myself who really wants to go to church. Got us to go to church together. It was really nice. Walk in, and I get the giggles. Get the freaking giggles, and I walk out. And I'm like, bro, I was like, oh no, that's so tough. And I was like,
And where's your mate who's coming?
he's next to me. We just walked out of the gym. We walked out of the church together.
Wasn't there one
Stop
more
saying
coming?
The gym.
Wasn't there one more coming or not?
No, it's just me and Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Rough.
Yeah, that's grim.
That's me. It seems like
It's like a bully
was a
tactic.
dare.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh, this is just not exactly what I was intending. I've got the longest mullet on the south side.
Yeah,
of
you look like
WA.
a fuckwit.
And I was like, and I just giggled my way out of church. So I had a long
Where did you sit when you got in?
back row.
Okay, it's not as bad. I'm imagining you down the very front. That's a real
did
bad
you
look.
genuflect?
I did.
Yeah, at least you.
I went through all
At least
the.
they know you know what you're
I
doing.
went through all the right steps,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't get the job done. And I was like so disappointed. I was like, damn.
On your way out, did you dip? No,
No, I couldn't dip. I could not dip on the way out. I did in the car park, but I could not genuflect on the way out.
Goodness gracious. So will you be going back, do you reckon?
Well,
Not to that one. I don't think you could ever go
to
back to that one.
No, never to that one. Because I was actually, I really liked the way it looked, the way the parking and all worked. I was like, maybe,
Yeah, parking was good. There's only
Parking's a
three
breeze when there's
fucking-
3 people in
I was
there.
like, maybe I can make this a weekly thing. You know, it's a bit chill. But now it's like I'm never going back there again in my life. It's a shocker, boys. I was really disappointed in myself.
Yeah, that's fine. What did you do after to mourn
I
the...
just went to Nando's.
Chicken endo.
Big thanks to our friends over at Manscaped for sponsoring this week's episode.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Manscaped.
If you boys didn't already know, that's right, the Manscaped, are global leaders in below-the-waist grooming, and they're not just going gold this season. They're going platinum. You heard that right. Manscaped is taking their signature performance package 4.0 to the moon with their upgraded platinum package. With products ranging from shower goods to ball care, this is their sleekest, sexiest, and smoothest bundle yet. It's time to go platinum and join the 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping just by using the code MacPack20.
Oh, you know what, Jake? That's great news because you're not gonna lie to you. I'm stressing about my Mother's Day present.
Oh,
What to get, Mum?
there you go.
No thanks.
Yeah, I want it.
No,
Maybe
20% off and free shipping.
Maybe wait for Father's Day for that.
bit of an upgrade because I know last year you got her the gold version.
Yes, the platinum.
And this year we're leveling up. We're going with the platinum one for Mum.
Those blades are blunted.
What are we most looking forward to about the platinum package, Junior Boy?
It's gotta be the ball care.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
that's fair. What about it? What about it's your favorite part?
Everything about it, really.
The
I
ball
couldn't
care.
name one thing bad about it. Also, I like the t-shirt. I'm wearing the t-shirt right now. You get a t-shirt with the package.
You are wearing the t-shirt. Manscaped even throw in 2 free gifts with the 4.0,
Oh my god.
which feature both the boxes
Yeah.
and the shed travel bag, which we've spoken about
Go bag's
previously.
good.
Yeah, it's facts.
So you can bring your comfort to the next level with the nice, secure Manscaped boxes when you purchase the 4.0.
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Very exciting times indeed. So who are you going to be purchasing it for?
Mum,
That's confirmed.
we talked
Manscaped.
about this already.
Manscaped.
Well, there you go. Don't forget, Mum, to apply your aluminium-free ultra premium deodorant for that cologne's quality scent on the go.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code MacPack20 at manscaped.com. That's right, 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com just by using MacPack20. Get a taste of the finer things in life with Manscaped. Alrighty, boys, here on the MacPack podcast, we don't like to play a segment more than twice, so we've decided that we're going to add a brand new game
I'm excited.
to the hierarchy of games that
But
we
this
have
one's pretty different.
here on the MacPack. This one is a little bit different. It's different to what we would normally do. It's no phone calls.
Oh.
It's just a simple instrumental that's taking place here on the podcast. I'm 26. Learned how to whistle when I was only a young kid, and I think it's a skill that I'm slowly starting to perfect.
Oh.
Can either of you boys whistle?
I can not confidently.
Give us a bit. Give us a bit. What's that?
Just a little tune.
Oh, Joe's just doing it. He's doing his own stuff.
No, you know when you hear in a song and people do like the whistle solo. I'm like, I would never be able to do that confidently.
Oh, real?
No, when they do like a whole like powerful whistle.
Oh no, see, I can.
Oh, and that's what separates the boys from the men.
I'm part of the small minority that can whistle. I can whistle my fucking.
We'll be the judge of
I
that.
can whistle my tits off. And this is a brand new segment we're going to call "Whistle While You Work It Out." The game is basically I'm going to whistle a bunch of tunes,
And we work it out.
and you guys work out what the tunes are. Obviously, we chatted about Coldplay off the top this week, so it's a Coldplay edition to kick things off here on the MacPack podcast.
'Cause it's easy when he tells you the song. You don't know now, the game hasn't begun. You can feel it coming through his throat.
Oh, whistle
While we work it out.
Oh, whistle
While we work it out.
The brand new game, whistle while we work it out.
I love that in the song we have no whistles.
It's actually a really good point. You would think like between the three of us we would have thought about that before we put that to air. But there's going to be a whole bunch of whistling coming up right now. Whistling's not easy to do in the microphone, so
Yeah, you've engineered a solution.
I
to
have
that.
to some degree. We've done a little bit of work on this one, boys. What are we going to play? Best of 3?
Yep.
Best of 3. Yep. So first to 2.
Yeah, I've got 5. We can do 5.
Yeah, we'll see. Because if neither of us know them, then
Yep. Then we've got spares.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
go best of 3 to begin.
Okay, I've gone with the big hitters. These are Coldplay songs. Just because we talked about Coldplay off the top.
Yep.
They're pretty topical.
Cool.
We're going to kick things off. You're both obviously both going to get it at the same time. You just say your name.
we buzz it. Yeah.
Yep, to get in first.
Alrighty.
If you get in and you get it wrong, the other person gets, let's say, until I've run out of breath.
And
to-
then
to work
you're
it
doing
out.
like a famous bit of the song. You're not going from the top.
No, I'm not doing like the outro of each of these songs just to fuck you over. Okay. Let's kick things off with this one. It's a lot harder when you see a list of 5 and then you gotta quickly work out which.
This is
one-
like, you
which
know how
one
much
to go
shit we give Riley about the impressions?
Mm.
The shoe is on the other foot. If these whistles are
there.
bad.
Thanks for feeling that really helps. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
First one, debut segment. Whistle while you work it
It's
out.
got to be a good one. Oof. He's aired us on the first.
Okay, I'll get.
I don't know.
Okay.
Riley. Bro,
Get in.
stop. Oh no! I know it, but I can't remember the name.
What if he sings a bit of it? Like with
No, I
words?
can't sing it either.
I
don't know
I've
it.
never heard the song.
Like, keep going with that part that you got.
Okay,
You
this
were
is-
tickling an
yeah,
itch
I
there.
could-
This is Joe. Now this is for you, Joe, because you just buzzed for the sake of buzzing. You
Oh,
fucking.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
yeah.
I did buzz, hoping that it would click.
Fuck off.
I have no idea.
Oh, I know.
It's like when the nights are sad and the summer. I don't know.
Yeah, you got the song.
I don't know what the
Well,
name
then give
is.
him it for the
though.
song.
We mentioned it off the top, boys. It's a loss for both of you. It's Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Yeah. I haven't listened to that song in a while. In a hot minute.
I love that both of you off the top. I mentioned it. You're like, oh, I love that one.
Sing Charlie Brown for me, Jake.
I'm not singing. I'm a whistle
whistler.
guy.
Joe, can you sing Charlie Brown for me then?
When the nights are down and the sun is gone.
That is
I don't
not the
fucking know
melody,
that.
bro. I feel like Jake whistled that wrong.
Yeah, I'm the fucking idiot. Okay, next one. 0-0. It's a hot start for the new segment. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go an absolute classic so that you can't fucking. Okay. Hang on. Just feel for me. Just while I think about
So
it.
wait, the
Song
first
goes.
one you did. Wait, have you done 2 songs? And
No, I've
one,
just
the first
done
was a
one.
pass? Okay.
Just
okay.
done one.
Okay.
Thanks for not even registering there. Which one
Was
song
that the
was it?
same song?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, you said here we go. but
Hang
now
on.
it's
Hang
gone.
on.
Right.
Oh,
Riley got in.
Come up to me, you the scientist.
Yeah, you
He's
got,
got
it.
it.
You got it. Well
Tell
done.
you I'm
See,
sorry.
that was a good whistle.
thanks, bro. Thanks.
This is more
These-
not how good you are at whistling. This is do me really know these fucking Coldplay songs.
All right, next one.
I'm reading the lyrics to Charlie Brown. You were pretty bang on there, Jakey boy.
Thank you, mate. Okay, here we go.
You're from the lyric. How do you tell it from the lyrics?
Melody.
He was whistling.
Melody.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Joe.
Ooh. You gotta stop whistling after he buzzes.
Yeah,
in.
because even that kind of throws you off. There. I'm gonna guess.
That's what he did to me.
Yeah.
He ran on, and I was like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?"
I was gonna guess. I was gonna guess. Fix you.
No.
Damn.
Do you want more? I don't have much. I'll just go again, yeah?
Yeah, you have to stop because it's like you think it, and then you just.
Then you throw us off at the end of the right hand fucking turn.
Surely there's people at home thinking you guys are terrible.
I hope so.
So
Yeah.
so do I.
Yeah,
Either
there's
us or
people.
you.
There's definitely people.
Doesn't help.
It sounds like a different.
Oh, I know
it
this
sounds
one.
like we are one.
I know this one. Can I buzz in again? Joe? Paradise.
Don't you reckon it sounds like we are one, but we are many?
It's Head Full of Dreams.
I don't know.
Whoa. Whoa. A head full of dreams.
I don't think I've ever heard that before in my entire life.
It's going well. Straight into it.
Next one wins.
Fuck me dead.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, this is
I
a
don't
joke.
know this one.
This is one of the big ones. This is one of the thumpers. Riley. Look at the stars. Look how they shine. Yellow.
Yeah. How did you know?
Wait, give me it again. Yeah, I see what you mean.
What do you mean? See what I mean? Surely that's fucking bang on the money.
That's two.
That has to be bang on the money.
That's 2 to
Riley
1.
wins it.
That's 2 to
Two.
1 to Riley.
Can
What
we
a
do
game.
one more just to make sure that we're not completely sound illiterate?
We're fine.
Yeah.
We got 3 right. 3 out of 5.
There's a lot of fucking air balls. Here we go. Fuck me dead.
Is he good at whistling? No, I reckon you got the melodies wrong, dude. I felt your pacings though.
Yeah.
Like, these are all like a little bit right.
It's like a
but-
cover of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
like,
his own.
Oh my god.
it's his own interpretation.
yeah. Hey, it's yellow.
Still going.
Oh, the yellow colour. You're just singing the song.
I don't know what this is.
Fix you.
Oh, that's bad. It's all the same tone. It's going to be like.
Yeah, that was good. Now let me hear Jake again.
That's good, bro. It's all the same. Oh yeah, it's all the same. Yeah, now that you've listened to mine, you're just copying.
Yeah, okay, that was decent.
It's what I was just doing.
But like we said in the song, it's easy when you know the song.
Yeah.
Oh well, that might be the first and last time we play that.
I don't.
game.
Yeah.
What? Go on, give us a bit. I'm yet
not
to
that
hear
into
you.
Coldplay.
Yet to hear you whistle at all. Do you want to give us one?
A Coldplay song.
Yeah, or just a. Just you
Coldplay
give us
song.
a fucking song. Just
Okay.
whistle.
Not-
Here we go. It's not as easy.
Remember the technique, Joe. The whistle
Yeah.
technique. Come on. That's not the technique.
Can we get a hint just quick? I'll give you Coldplay, which is a pretty.
It's like a classic song.
Hang on. That is broad.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Oh,
Should be
it's
good.
like it's music. What I'm trying to do for you. Oh, it's not.
Speed bump.
Is it fixed?
Nah, stop.
Down under.
No.
That is not. At least I'm not the worst. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero. Joe, take it away.
Yes, I've got a hero that happened. It happened on my trip.
Oh, nice.
That's right, we're returning
the
back.
acid one you took last Sunday.
yeah. There was a little gnome man who helped me on the journey. No, not that one. No. It was when I was on my Japan trip.
Yeah.
We had a stopover in Singapore, right? Singapore airport.
Okay.
So we hit the town. We hit the Singapore town. We went out to Singapore City
Cool.
to explore a bit.
All right, yeah.
While we're there, it was pretty cool. You know, it was like to see like the main sites around the airport. You know, we got
We in the airport.
no. We left the airport.
Out of town. In the town.
Oh.
Went to the town. So just got the train to like the city bit. And went around, saw some sights. Pretty nice place. But the hero happened on the train, the subway, as they may call it. Not sure.
Right.
So we're on the train. I think we're going back to the airport at this point. And we're on the train. Obviously, a lot of some tourists, a lot of people who live there, obviously. So we were on there. We are just heading back
Tread
to the
carefully.
train. Heading back to the train. Keep it to ourselves, you know, because we don't know anyone there or whatever. So we're just sitting,
Well observed.
we're just sitting on the carriage, and looking around. We get to.
There we go.
Can't remember exactly how it happened, but basically, this
Oh, better be good.
this like old guy, he got on the train. He either got on the train or he was already on the train and he got up. It was actually the most absurd thing I've ever seen happen in my life. There was an old guy on the train.
we got that bit. That's about the only bit we've got. Is
Thanks for the update.
And this one guy who I don't think he knew him.
Is he the hero?
Yeah, he's a hero.
Okay, here we go.
So this old guy's wearing like a backpack, right?
Yeah.
This other guy grabs
Grabs him by the backpack.
grabs him by like the he like
I wasn't expecting this. It's a very prestigious segment. And the Emmy goes to.
he grabs him by the like backpack handle.
Yeah.
And he just says to him,
Oh, right.
"You're on the wrong train."
does he know?
Exactly. And then he gets it.
And he pushes him off.
He shoves him off the fucking train.
And that's why this week he is.
And then, so he's getting. No, but I think at this point he must have spun him around and like
Pushed him.
pushed him forward. So he shoved him off the train.
Yeah.
And in
And this is the first interaction you've seen these two have.
yeah.
Okay. They do things different over there though.
And in the some of the train stations in Japan and Singapore, they have like. Oh, sorry.
It's actually all happening.
They have the doors of the train, and then there's also like doors at the station. So there's like 2 gates.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so he gets shoved through, and as he does, this door is closing and the gate door. So he gets hit by the doors, and then he gets pushed. He's pushed through, and then his backpack is like getting hit by the second gate,
Oh no.
and he ends up just making it like across. And everyone on the garage is kind of like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Jeez.
It
And what was the man who's like assaulted this bloke and pissed him off the train
he
doing
just
now?
sat down after.
Like that's it. It's just normal.
Yeah, it was like so strange though, because can you imagine being like an old traveler
Mhm.
and you're on the train and someone just looks at you and just goes, "You're on the wrong train," and just starts to
Picks you up and heaves
It
you
would be
off the
quite
platform.
frightening.
It would.
But
Where does the hero come?
Yeah,
into
that's
this?
why I'm a bit
But-
perplexed.
this guy, he knew he was on the wrong train,
Well, he's
somehow.
Yeah, okay.
and he's gone out of his way. He didn't care what he looked like, and he saved this guy from being on the wrong train.
So he's the hero.
For
Yeah.
assaulting.
For
an old man.
assaulting.
For looking after folks on the train, even if you don't know.
Obviously, you've seen this questionably heroic act
Hopefully it was heroic.
while you're on your trip. Did you, as we often do, we see heroes.
Yep.
We bring them to the panel, but we do try and, I guess, mimic their actions.
In later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Later.
Take
So my question
some
is,
good
Joe,
advice.
have you learnt from this man enough to go, I'm going to do the same thing to a random stranger on the train moving forward?
One day, if I spot anyone on the wrong carriage,
It
they're getting shoved off.
whether you know him or not,
They're
he's going
getting
to
shoved off.
pick them up from the back of their backpack
It
and
was so
heave them off the
It
train.
was so funny, but also like kind of scary because you're like,
I'm next.
why did that just happen? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was hilarious.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
I'm glad I
fantastic.
could finally share it.
Have we got a name for this everyday hero, Joe?
He's the Singapore train hero.
All right, this week's episode of the MacPack podcast, episode 139. We took twists, we took turns, but I never thought we were going to give the assault man the everyday hero. But there you go. This week's everyday hero goes to Joe's train friend. Alright, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast. Managed to spend 50% of that one chatting about Coldplay. And
Yeah, we did, yeah.
and then the other 50% basically just chatting about people who, look, they were trying to do the right thing and they ended up basically either offending, in your case, Riley, or assaulting, in your case,
Yes.
Joe.
Anti-heroes.
Yeah, some perplexing stuff to unpack here on this
Yeah.
week's
I like
episode.
this episode.
Oh, that's good. Good. Okay.
It was rambunctious.
Rambunctious?
Rambunctious. That's the
There
line.
we go. Well, we've made enough errors throughout. We might as well make one more. Boys, until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to...
Go give your mama a hug.
It's chuffing now, but not forever.